I type in a password to a website and it sends that password, is there the possibility that this password could actually be saved in some unencrypted form on my computer? And the answer, we said, was relatively complicated, but it is possible, and it is in fact possible with cookies. There's nothing stopping a server from setting a cookie that it doesn't look like this with some random collection of numbers and letters and my username, but is in fact my username, and then after like a semicolon, the password that I had actually used. Meaning that this password that I use that is now vital to log into this to this website is now stored unencrypted on my hard drive. And many of us, I certainly know that I don't go through all of the cookies on my computer. We may not even know that this password is then saved. Now this is obviously a very bad thing. And if there are websites that are doing this, they're doing security wrong. Most of the time, especially the bigger, more secure websites that have been around for a while, like Amazon and Facebook, they know not to do this. But some of the smaller sites, they may be less experienced. They may not know not to do this, and so this is, in fact, a possibility. So like we said before, don't use the same password for all of the websites because it's possible that that password is actually stored unencrypted on your computer without you even knowing. Now, coming back to this point, though, we have a cookie, and the cookie, again, is just some information that is written on our computer that a server has requested. So a server has said, I want you to remember this information until the next time you visit this website. And that's all your computer is doing, is it's just blindly saving this information somewhere on its hard drive, and the next time you visit that same website, it then sends this cookie information to the server again. And so in this way, it can then be able to say, okay, well, looking at this random number with this username, I can then remember, oh yeah, I sent that username, this random number, therefore this person is still logged in, and that's basically, in essence, how this actually works, how your session is preserved, how when you go to Amazon.com or Facebook.com and you click on one web page and you go from one page to the next, even though HTTP is stateless, how these web servers still know who you are, is using a cookie in this manner. Now, of course, they could use something like this, but again, this is bad, and generally, we're not going to see this very much, but the possibility does exist, so just be wary of that fact. Now, most of the time, though, like I said, that doesn't happen. Now, if, let's say, just as an example, this actually was a real cookie that I had written, and this cookie represents my session ID. It's actually a session identifier that identifies me to a server like Amazon or Facebook, and you go in and you